guys, it's another working week at Robson's Retreat and welcome.
If we've not met before, my name is Jill, welcome, and I make videos and vlogs all about my small business, making candles, making wax melts and other lovely home fragrance. So if that's your cup of tea, then welcome.
Ha! How many times can you say welcome in an introduction? Anyway, welcome. Welcome to another week at Robson's Retreat. And surprise, surprise, I've got another busy week. Mostly preparing for a market this weekend. It's the time of year, the busy time of year for candles. Everybody likes to get cosy as we head into autumn winter season. So I've got a lovely market coming up at Washington Arts Centre. Washington Arts Centre is always very busy for me. And I've already made a ton of wax melts. I've got more wax melts to package. I've got candles to do to try and get set up for selling my candles from this weekend. If you missed last week's vlog, I did include a little bit of candle testing in there, so I'll put a link in the description in case you missed that. That was testing my pillar candles, and I'm really pleased with how those are turning out. But I need to make more. I need to make more wax melts as well. Even the wax melts that won't be cured for this weekend. Obviously, I am expecting to see a lot of my customers after the summer break at this particular event. So I need to make stock this week to replace the stock that I'm going to sell at the weekend. So I've got lots and lots of things to make. And I've also got lots of things to package too. Let me show you. I've got beautiful Christmas memories. This is my orange and vanilla winter melt, my Christmas melt. I've made a ton of these and they were really one of my top sellers last Christmas, last autumn, and sold really well last year at Washington Arts Centre. So I have made a lot of these because last year at the same market I actually sold out of these. And it would be super nice to sell out of them again at the same market this year, but obviously I've made more than I made last year, so that would be even nicer. They were a really popular melt last year, and this year they're already starting to sell well with the people who bought them last year. And hopefully this year as well, some new fans will discover them and love them just as much. This is another new one that I'm launching. It's called Herbal Remedy. I actually tested this ages and ages ago, and it's the type of scent that when you've got a cold in the winter, this is the type of thing you absolutely want on your burner. It's called Herbal Remedy for a reason, and I think this is going to be a top seller this year. But just a small launch with this coming Saturday, and then we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be a good seller though. It's so super fresh, absolutely beautiful. All right then, time to top up my lovely wax melter with lots of lovely soy wax. Let's get that melted down and get some making done. Just keeping the heat in. And let me show you this cute little present that my friend got me as well, guys. You're totally awesome. Isn't that cute, guys? How cheerful. Tiny Turtle is always here whenever you need a little cheer. So I've got him by my desk next to the other things that make me smile. What a lovely little gift. I'm just sorting out some labelling. Look, I made these guys for my sample boxes. Let me show you. I use them as the seal. I made them in Canva, and it has a facility where you can create a QR code and attach it to a business card or another document. So I've made these little box seals with the QR code attached, and it's really great because you can just seal up the little sample boxes. And the QR code, you can just scan it with the camera on your phone, and it takes any customer directly to my Robson's Retreat website so that they can easily browse whatever I've got on offer at the moment. And it's just made in the free version of Canva as well, so there's nothing extra to pay to be able to create these. I'm sure most people already know what Canva is by now, but if you've never ever heard of Canva, I've put the spelling on the screen. I do urge you, if you're a small business or even just for study, I urge you to check it out because it's a really wonderful free resource. You can pay for an upgraded version, but the free version, there's so much on there, guys. It's free to use for individuals. I literally use it all the time for my business. I use it for labels. I use it for contact cards. I use it for the little box seals that I've just shown you there. I make so many things using Canva, and it's brilliant. So if you've never tried it before, definitely check it out. And I'll be using these to make up lots of lovely sample boxes to take with us to my market at the weekend.
And how can I talk about my sample boxes without actually showing you one of the sample boxes? So this is what they're like inside. 10 different scents. Loads of people buy these for presents actually, guys, because they're so super pretty. I always finish off with a little bit of crinkled paper and some rose petals, and there you've got 10 different scents, either for yourself to treat yourself or to gift a loved one or a friend. Absolutely beautiful. These are the scents that are inside this box, but each box is individual and very different, guys. And then, as if by magic, market day appeared. And even more magical, look, a fully set up table also appeared. Let's do a quick table tour. My usual bars, my old favourites, my newer bars, and then on the left here we've got the sample packs you've just seen me making up, and some new things here, my room sprays, my advent calendars. I have some great deals on at this market, either for bulk buys on bars or for a room spray and bar deals. And then my advent calendars, still a bit early for people to be buying those, but I've only got a few to sell, so I've laid them out in case anybody wants to have a look. And then my celebration melts, always popular. And there we have it, a lovely table tour. Now, a quick table tour of my neighbour as well. This is lovely Moena Lake. Now, Moena is a ceramicist, and we've actually tabled next to each other at the Arts Centre before. Moena is inspired by nature, and it becomes apparent very quickly that she's inspired by nature. It's all over her table. Beautiful leaves, beautiful fruit, brought out in all kinds of ceramics. Look at these beautiful tiles, guys. And the texture of all of her work is just incredible. I love the colours too. The blue and the gold here. Beautiful stoneware. Now, if you want to check out our website, here's the details. So quick, pause this quickly. And now we're moving on to cakes, guys. This is obviously very exciting to me. It wouldn't be a market day without me bringing some kind of cake footage, would it? And this is lovely Sylvia from Lucky Button Cakes, who I table next to every single month at various markets. Cakes, tiffin, little mince pies, the market goers, they're so lucky today. She's got loads of variety. But back to my own store, look at this. Empty baskets, you know what this means, guys. The day has absolutely flown over. And just like that, another busy day is over. Look at how dishevelled I am. It's actually quite hot in here, guys. But I've had a lovely day. It's been really lovely to see all my market trader friends and all my regular customers and some lovely new customers as well. So I think now, though, it's time for home. It's time to go and put my feet up, get something to eat, get a cup of tea, more importantly, or maybe a pot of tea, and investigate these. Look, I'll just show you these, guys. You know me, it wouldn't be market day without going home without a little haul. So I think I'll have a little look through these when I get home and decide what to have with my cup of tea. But now it's definitely time to go home. If you like market videos, try this one next, guys. Thanks for watching.